What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoky Quickie, we're going to take a look at something new from the Star Wars Black Series. And it is the Walmart exclusive Mimban Stormtrooper. And I guess Mimban is a muddy planet. I believe it is the one they were at in Solo. And so yeah, you get a pre-weathered, dirtied up Stormtrooper. And I just picked this up at a slightly out of the way Walmart. I don't tend to go to Walmart very often. You guys should probably know this. And hopped in there just to see what was up. And they had two of them on the shelf. And this one's the one with the least amount of damage to the box. So I've been a bit squishy here. Though, of course, down the side you got the Stormtrooper. And then actually in bigger letters it sort of says Stormtrooper, but it gets cut off. And you get a nice little image of a muddy trooper there. Same thing here, but you actually see the real thing. It's not just an image. Although it's an image for you guys because it's on a computer. Anyways, so you got ages. It died 4+. Yay! Hasbro logo. And you come to this side and you can tell it's an exclusive because it doesn't have a number. Like so. And I like the black and brown box, actually. It's pretty cool. Come to the back, and you've got Stormtrooper. Mimban. Standard Imperial Stormtrooper has versatile training equipment that allows them for deploying in a wide variety of environments, although they're bolstered by Mud Trooper. Rank Stormtroopers still form backbone Imperial Army on Mimban. So I guess Mud Troopers were different. Maybe that's what Han technically was, because he didn't have full-on armor. But hey, it is what it is. It's cool-looking Stormtrooper. So let's go ahead and open him up and see how dirty he really is. Alright, guys, so here's a Mimban Trooper out here, and, well, he looks like he's done for the day. Just very dirty and muddy. They did a really cool job, like, dry brushing. And part of me, they have to be doing this by hand. It definitely looks like it's been applied with a real brush, not airbrushing techniques, so it looks like somebody really hated it, but there's no texture to it, so it's got to be clear-coated. The other thing I think is that it could be somewhat random, but applied by a different, like, dot matrix printing or something. Like, maybe it is actually, in fact, printed on. But I'm not sure. They do a cool job, though. For the most part, I guess he's molded in white plastic for the armor, except for the black, obviously. And then all of the mud, different colors of gray and brown are applied across his body. Yeah, it's definitely printed. It's dot matrix printing. Oh, that makes me sad. You can only tell when it goes against the grain. As a Stormtrooper mold, it's pretty much the same, although I do believe this head is a little bit different with the way that vent works. Now, I don't have any classic Stormtroopers. I only have the one from Episode 8. So that's the only trooper I've got. So we just got this dude. I need to get some of the classic ones if I can. Might even get a Executioner Trooper stuff. No, I have that one. Death Trooper. Stuff like that. Yay! Either way, I dig him. Pretty cool. He does have a cape. Feels kind of crappy. It should. They did actually apply paint to it to look like it's dirty. I kind of dig that. I don't believe this is meant to be a hood, though. I think it's just a multi-layer off to one side cape. And before you say, yeah, maybe I should go around back. No, it's actually meant to be this way. It's okay. It doesn't really have any weight to it, so that sucks. But, you know, what are you going to do? I will say that the paint applied to the back of the hand is kind of crappy. Like, and they didn't weather it. They just painted the handguard. So, but they did get the details. Like back here, the gray part of the back of the head is correct. I like that. You know, they got the details painted. They got the eyes painted. For a second, I almost gave them credit for them being translucent, but they're not. They're just painted on with a weird yellowy brown, I guess. And then gray all over the place. Not too bad. Head is on same kind of hinge and mild ball joint there, so he can. You look down that far, look up that far. Head goes all the way around. Shoulders are going to be limited due to the shoulder armor, but they're disc hinge style shoulders. And they can be Disco Trooper. Yeah. Maybe he's Prince with that cape. I don't know. Bicep rotation as usual. Double jointed? Yeah, double jointed elbow. Look at that. Nice. Limited articulation, but they did a good job hiding the pegs. I almost didn't even realize. So that's pretty good. Hand is hinged as well at the wrist. I'm not exactly sure what he's supposed to be doing with this hand. Looks like he's pinching. Not sure. Maybe he's whistling. Well, let me see if I can actually get it up there. Ah! So close. You can really whistle with the one hand. Other hand is meant for holding a gun. We'll look at the gun here in a minute. He just has what seems to be a single ball-jointed torso that kind of sucks because he didn't really have an ab crunch, and it is resisting me. Let's be careful with that. That was a popping sound. That's not good. It does have a rubber belt. Goes all the way around. I did have to straighten it out. It was crooked at first. He does have the weird tank thingy on the back. That could be an oxygen tank. They supposedly have sealed helmets. He does have a peg here on the back for whatever trooper has a weapon that pegs in. He does have this enormous holster that does not hold the weapon that he comes with, so there is that. It's either that or it's just not molded right. But, you know, this is Hasbro, so they just stick whatever weapons they've got. Legs can kick forward about that far. Probably just normal T-mounted ball joints. No big deal. Doesn't really go back because of his butt. Doesn't really do the splits because limits. Does have thigh rotation. It's limited by the armor. That's fine with me. Double jointed knee. Gets a nice kick. And his ankles down here on his boots are decent. They're fine. Nice hard ratchet there. So he can get a Captain Morgan stance if he wants. Sort of. Looks pretty good. And pretty much you're buying this thing for its looks. And he keeps getting crud like everywhere. I think it's all fuzz from the cape, if I'm honest. So let's see here. I want this back here. I want it to hold the cape. There we go. Now we do have his gun, which is the same rifle that Princess Leia comes with. Although it's brown plastic and not painted. So that kind of sucks. And I think I discovered this in a Leia review that I believe this rifle, this is a folding butt that just sticks out the front. I called it a bayonet, stupidly. But he does hold it, probably. I always like doing these things without checking first. Because he should hold it. If he didn't hold it, it'd be really, really ridiculous, wouldn't it? But there you go. There's your Mimban trooper holding his gun. Actually, it looks pretty epic, I'm not going to lie. And, you know, even though it's dot matrix printed, or digitally printed, however you want to call it, it looks good, at least at a distance. That's good enough. I'd get a picture of that. Yeah, nice. And for quick comparison, there he is with our previous review subject. There he is with somebody else with a cape. Doesn't want to stand. Darth Vader's been giving me a problem lately. I think it's his ankles. There he is with Han. I wonder if he remembers doing that. I don't think Harrison does. And here he is with the only other trooper I've got. Much shinier, cleaner trooper, that's for sure. Also a different generation entirely, though I'm pretty sure I dig these old masks a lot better. And just to show it, there's Princess Leia's rifle. That's the same, although the mold doesn't look as clean. That one's a little bit better, so I'm guessing the paint is just a little heavy on this. And final thoughts, guys. It's a pretty cool figure. I dig it, and I got it for less than 20 bucks. They were on sale at Walmart for like 17 and change, so absolutely worth it, because there's some people turning around selling it for 30 online or more. It is a limited edition, but that means it'll probably be back again later. But it's a pretty cool one. If you need to add to your Stormtrooper collection, by all means, go for it. It's a pretty decent one. But guys, if you like this video, like Stormtroopers, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up for this guy. And hit that subscribe-ish button down there if you have not done so yet. Speaking of subscribe-ish buttons, you can totally pick up one of the t-shirts right here on the screen along with all the other ones. In the description down below. Check out the Patreon as well to come help out one of your favorite creators. There's also a new $1 option if you don't have a whole lot of money but still want to contribute to making sure this channel keeps moving forward so you can look at more fun things like this dirty old Stormtrooper. Guys, that's going to be it for this quickie, and I will catch you on the next one. And remember, as always, keep on nerding.